live stream. I can put people in. Oh, I can add a blush feature to my cheeks. What? Cute. Okay, I guess I'm actually technically live now, so I gotta be on my game. All right, guys, welcome to my live stream on YouTube. Welcome to the YouTube live stream. Let's see. Do we have comments? Comments. Hey, what's up? We got the first people. Yo. Yo. Okay, cool. I think we got all the chats. What's up, guys? How's it going? Good to see you in the live stream. It's been this is the first YouTube live stream in a long time. What's up, Ski? How's it going? EB Outdoors, MJ. Yo, Mika. Say hi, Will. What's up, Will, man? Good to see you guys. Welcome to this YouTube official live stream. Hey, what's up, Nobunga? Sick name. I already said hey, Will. I can't say that more, guys. Come on. What's good? How's everybody doing? Throw in your questions, your comments, your skiing stuff, everything you got for me, and I'll be here live on the live and just I'll answer and hang out with you guys as much as possible. What's up, Steezy Will, Qualum, Bruce? Hey, Reed, what's up, man? Feelings on K2 Flex. K2 has 6 skis. Their boots are really dope. I'm gonna put you on mute, Ski, because you're just putting that you're in a timeout. I didn't know I could do that, but now I can do it. So you're on a 1-minute timeout there, bud. I love it. What's up, Ijada? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, that's funny. Spammer. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, what's up, guys? Tips on Switch 180s. Make sure your Switch riding is really good first. I actually have a video coming out of this on YouTube very, very soon. First 5 tricks you should learn on for jumps and skiing. Also, if you want help, Slope Academy, it's in the description. I'll be happy to coach you there. Would be awesome to have you. Are the Elan Pinball Pros good skis? I've never rode any Elan skis, so I could not tell you that. 5 bucket list resorts for you. Ooh, I want to ski some crazy places. Definitely want to go to Japan. That's on the list. Places I haven't been that would be bucket list. I've always wanted to do like Audi 9's event. Would be sick. And yeah, just some crazy places like Afghanistan and stuff would be so sick. How hard is it to learn K-Fed if you only know how to hit rail natty? Arctic Cock. If I was your coach and if I was helping you out, I would recommend that you practice your unnat slides a bit, just because you're going to learn the K-Fed faster. You could do a really crappy K-Fed if you have a good front 4, but it's not going to be a good K-Fed, and it's not going to be, you're not going to be able to do it on harder rails. So I would work on your unnat, but it's not impossible. Hey, love you too, Aya. Thanks, Ski. Love you too, buddy. What's good, G Cooper? Yo, what's up, man? Good to see you guys. No worries, Articock. Any more advice you guys have, or any more questions you have for skiing, let me know. Cooper, everybody knows you, You're famous. What's good, Falling Franchise Prize? Love that. But yeah, any questions you guys have for skiing, I'm happy to help and stuff. And obviously, I can help you out more in the online coaching program I have, but I'll do my best on the live stream. Tips for getting super spinny this season. Super spinny this season, Andrew Campbell. I like it. Basically, I don't know where you're at right now. You can let me know in terms of where you're at for ski tricks right now. If we're talking super spinny like 1080s or super spinny like 720s, kind of depends. Main thing is making sure you have a really strong takeoff. You're bringing your knees to your chest at 360. If you're spinning anything over 720, you're going to need a grab to hold on to it. And anything over an upright 9 is super hard. But make sure you're setting nice wide stance, shoulders, everything together, and your hips together, and make sure you're not setting just with your upper body and leaving your feet behind. That's the biggest thing. And if you can do it on tramp, you can do it on skis. What's the best way to get over your fear of big jumps? Yo, Enzo, good question. I actually have a full program in Slope Academy, the online course I have, and where I coach you guys on getting over fear and confidence in the park and building confidence to try tricks for the first time. One thing you can do, just a quick tip right at the beginning, is just tell yourself, what if everything goes right? Everybody always thinks about like all the worst outcomes, the worst possibilities when it comes to skiing and like what could go wrong. But you need to switch your mindset. Instead of dropping into the trick, like, what if I land on my head? Think about, what if everything goes right? Obviously, we don't want to be pushing way past our limits because we don't want to get injured. But those are just things to think about. Whisper, Powder, Park. Yeah, I love it. Brighton, never skied Brighton. I have skied Utah. Utah is awesome. All around boot. I like my boots the way they are. Um, right now I'm using K2 boot. I really like that, and I also rode. Uh, I've also rode a lot of race boots lately. I really like them as well. So yeah, I just don't worry, Duck. I just put him on a timeout for 30 minutes. So he's timed the frick out. How do you keep your skis clean for the summer setup? I don't. I just use a really old pair of skis for the summer setup. They get dirty and ruined. Have I ever skied in Canada? Yeah, I live in Canada. I ski a lot in Canada. Armada ARVs are a great ski. Armadas are amazing. Yeah, I ski in the east in Ontario and in Canada, and I mean I love it. It's just small hills and great parks. How can I get better at spinning on bigger jumps? Okay, yeah. So this comes down to slowing your rotation down. It's going to come in your set, and obviously your ability to open up and everything like that depends on how big of jumps you're talking about. If you're doing a 360 and an 80-foot jump, it's a little different than doing it on like a 20-foot jump. But I would love to help you out with that in Slope Academy. We can actually go over it and work on it in some detail. Have I skied Vancouver? Yeah, I skied Grouse a lot last year. It was pretty sweet. Starting park this year, stoked. Do you have any tips for first rail? Dude, I have every single tip for your first rail in park, man. First rail in park, just quickly right here, is we're going to want to work on boxes. We're going to start with boxes, and we're going to want to have 180s down on snow, and we're going to want to work on hopping fully 90 on when you first start. If you're doing it on a box, let's say the box is here, you can hop on kind of like not fully sideways on the box and then slide. Ideally, you're going to hop off switch, and then we're going to work on hopping on fully 90 to switch, and then we're going to take it to a really low, pretty much ride on rail and go from there. Making sure you have a nice wide stance with your feet like apart, shoulder width apart, bent knees. A lot of people hop on the rails with their feet together and stand straight up tall, and they slip out to their butt. So those are just quick things that you should work on, Jazz Flake, for hitting your first rail. And if you want me to coach you and you want to watch the tutorials I have on rails, jumps, trampoline, all that stuff for freestyle skiing, you can check out Slope Academy. It's in the description, the link, or you can go to www.slopeacademy.com. And we're doing a huge Black Friday sale right there. And right now, and I'm coaching, like it's my coaching program. I'm there every night helping you guys out. Do I ski trombone? I do ski trombone occasionally. It's all right. Favorite Ontario spots are probably Mount St. Louis. When you do, what do you do on resorts don't have jumps big enough to keep progressing? Been focusing on rails, kind of maxed out my local jumps. Yeah, that's fair. What I would do is I'd start taking your, no worries, Reed skis. I would start taking your skills to trampoline. If you have a trampoline in the area, take them to trampoline or just focus on rails. Or I'd take occasional trips to bigger places with bigger jumps. For me right now, I've maxed out all the local ski hills. You can never really max out rails, so I still do rails a lot, but like jump wise, I don't do a lot of jumps. When you say maxed out the jumps there, I'm assuming if you've maxed them out truly, you're doing all the tricks you can do, your good direction, every single way with the same grabs, different grabs, all that stuff. Like, let's say the jump's big enough to do a cork 7. Okay, well, then you're doing forward and switch cork 7s, and all the other stuff in between, both way rodeos, misties, everything like that with different grabs, and maybe even getting into pretzel stuff. Then that's truly maxing out your part. But just something to think of. Did I hit the gym today? What do you think? Yeah, I was at the gym today. I hit the gym 4 days a week, 5 days a week. GG. All right, definitely got to check that out. It's thanks a lot, Bruce. Yeah, no worries, Jazz. There's also a free coaching program if you go to the website, slopeacademy.com. If you scroll past where you sign up and the Black Friday sale, then there's also a free program, but it's kind of just tutorials on cork 7s and the singles up to cork 7s. It's got some other good stuff in there as well. But if you want one-on-one feedback from me and everything else, then you can actually sign up for the program. Oh, Jazz, you live right down by Mount St. Louis. If you sign up, I would coach you in person occasionally when I'm at Louis. I would just let you know, and then we can ride together at Louis when I'm when I'm there. Dashing Peacock, chill. Oh yeah, another one. We gotta. Don't worry, I'll put him on it. Oh, put him on timeout, or I can just hide all his messages. That also works. What's a good size jump for cork 7s? I would say like 30 to 40 foot jump is a good size. It's not too big, not too small. How do I get better at sliding rails? rail sliding, obviously, Emma, we have a lot of tips for like doing spins out, everything like that. Front swaps, back swaps, pretzels, all that good stuff. However, when it comes to rails, like I can give you feedback and give you pointers on how to do the tricks, and we can keep driving those pointers home. But the biggest thing you can do to actually improve on them is think about the specific tip, and then actually just like put miles in. Rails are something that you have to put a lot of miles in. Jumps, not as many miles. Rails are like to get the actual balance and the timing down, way more miles. And then also being considerate of those things, that bad tendencies that you have on the tricks. So those are quick things. Yeah, Jazz. Like I said, I would love to have you. We can ride in person at Louis a couple days this year. It would be absolutely insane, and then I can coach you. Like, if you're that close to Louis, I'm sure you're riding most days of the week, so I can coach you like online and help you out pretty much all the days of the week. And then whenever you're there in person, help you out in person. There's also a full refund on Slub Academy if you join the coaching program and it's just not up to your standards. I'll give you a full refund after the first month. I don't mind because I'm that confident with my coaching abilities and I put that much work into it. So that's also an option for you there as well. Ethan Brooks. Backyard setup is a hack for getting good at rails. Yeah, I mean, again, it comes down to rails. Like for rails, it's just amount of time spent and effort you put in. So if you have a backyard setup and you're on it all the time, it's definitely a hack for the rails for sure. Reed skis and making a backyard setup. Do I have to water it or anything before I use it? Depends on if you use like turf or if you actually get good fake snow like M snow or something else, then you don't have to water it. Things you should practice for starting park. Generic basic things to improve your park skiing is riding switch more, getting comfortable jumping in the air. I would say doing trampoline as much as you can is really, really helpful. Those are the main things. How to get first sponsors. So this is something I teach in Slope Academy too, because I want to teach you guys more than just the tricks. I want to teach you guys how to make like a career in the sport and learn all the other things about it, like the ins and outs of the industry. So I can teach you that. I have a full course on that in Slope Academy. But basically, Amity Crew, Xbox on top. I love it. I actually have my Xbox Pro Model goggles right here. The Pro Models, baby. Those things are fresh. They're fresh. One thing I would say is a lot of people are like, hey, like I'm okay at skiing, like can you give me free stuff? For sponsors, it's not asking for stuff, it's providing value to them. So it's actually the opposite. You don't want to be getting stuff from them, you want to be giving stuff to them. You want to be like, how can I help you do this? How can I help you do that? And then really go based on what your skills are or where you're at in your career. If you're a smaller skier, it's like, how can I I can help you get in touch with a lot of younger park skiers at this local mountain because I'm there 4 or 5 days a week. I'll be riding your product. I'll be talking to them about it. I'll be giving them tips, pointers, all that stuff. I'll be helping out and I'll be sharing all the great features it has, things like that. For me, I do a lot of things like I go to events, I do social media, stuff like that. So it's really doubling down on what you can do for the sponsor and not what they can do for you. Xbox on top. Yeah, no worries, Reed. Do you have any specific tips for learning 270s on? Specific tips, I mean, most people, again, they do their 270s on, they're super tall. I would have to, like, if you're in the coaching program, you can send me a video and I can watch what you're doing and break down exactly how to fix it. But since I don't know exactly what you're doing wrong yet, generic things that you would do wrong are standing tall. Most people 270 on, they lead with their upper body and they leave their feet behind, which is more just bad 360 habits than bad 270 habits. And they're looking down at their feet. So make sure when you do your 270 on, you're bringing your knees up to your chest and you're really making sure that you're setting everything together and not leaving your feet and your skis behind. Am I down in Simcoe County, Jess? I'm actually in Perry Sound, if you know where that is. So I'm like an hour, 45 minutes from Mount St. Louis. So pretty close. It's my home hill. Vincent, love you, bro. So sick. Yeah, love you too, man. Definitely got to work on my switch and oppo game a bit. Just wanted to send more dubs without landing flat. Been practicing on trampoline, though. Yeah, so if you're at the point where you're doing dubs and you max out your jump, I mean, I get the drive to want to do doubles. I totally get that. But I mean, if you're at your home hill and you don't have any other options, just grind, switch, and oppo tricks. That's what I would do. Shorter skis, better for tricks. Chin height. If you're beginning in park and you have chin height skis, it's actually probably better for you just to learn tricks. It's going to be a lighter weight, easier to move around, easier to spin, easier to do everything like that. So beginning, it's good. When you're getting a bit more advanced, not so much. What other questions we got, guys? Love it. I've been having fun hanging with you guys. It's been sweet. This is the first YouTube live stream we've done in a long time, so it's cool to hop on here with everybody. Quote of the day: work hard in science, let success be your noise. Love it, Cooper. It's sick. Have you skied the Chronics or Blends? I skied both, and I love them. I'm mainly on the T-walls just because I'm competing and stuff, but yeah, it's pretty sick. Basketball attorneys down there. No way, sick. My little brother's doing basketball. Yeah, check it out, man. Like I said, if you join the program and you absolutely hate it and the coaching program's not for you, I'll give you a full refund. No worries about it whatsoever. That's literally how it works. I want to make sure you guys get the best coaching possible, and I want to make sure I help you out as much as possible. So that's the deal. Quint Cork, tips on how to not slip out after a front swap. Work on your nat grinds. You're probably front swapping, standing super tall like this, and you're landing with your feet very close together. Work on your front twos, work on your nat slides. Those are going to be your biggest things. What's your top trick to learn first day back on the mountain? For you guys, I don't know, just like something easy, get back into it. Any tips for switch cork 5 on tramp and to snow? Yeah, I got tons of tips for that, Josh. I'd love to help you out in the coaching program I have, Slope Academy. Basically, what it's going to be is it's going to be making sure your switch skiing is as good as it needs to be. Like if you're not capable of doing good switch 5s and 7s with grabs, then we need to work on that before you take the switch rodeo to snow. And you should also be able to do probably some forward flips before you go switch cork. Other than that, once your skill level's at that ability, taking the transition from tramp to snow is going to be pretty easy. Just make sure you're patient on the takeoff and you don't rush the set too hard. Difference between park and normal skis. Park skis are center mounted for the most part, and they have twin tips, so the back of the skis raised. Any tips for learning corks on snow without tramp? Yeah, for sure. But I would recommend getting backflips in 720s first, and then me and you would work like through exactly how we're going to set it, visualize it, do lots of practice sets at home. You can even do practice sets like literally. Maybe I'm not gonna do it right now, but like you get the idea. I'm just like thinking about setting the cork. I'll do it this way, like so. I set my cork 7, I go feet up like this around to my back. I'm here, and then I pull over to my feet. I guess I kind of went out of frame, but like you can practice it pretty much anywhere. You're not gonna be able to do the full thing to your feet, but you can practice it like those different ways. Oh damn, Jolie tore her ligament. Damn, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. But Hill should be opening soon, and it'll be sick to shred with you. All right, guys, a couple questions. I'm going to have to run soon, but I'll take the last couple ones. Worst ski injury? Concussion. That's about it. K2 Poachers, my thoughts. I like them. They're just heavy skis for me. Levy 2 Dolo, tips for learning how to swap on skis. Make sure your front and back spin or back twos are really good first, front and back twos. Make sure you're pedaling and you set your shoulders fully 90 before you open. A lot of people are like already open with their shoulders trying to swap. You have no power. You don't generate power that way. How much pop should you give? As much pop as possible. I can 3-way backflip. I can 3 backflip, flat 3. Went for a cork 7, got smoked both times. What other tricks should I try next? You need some coaching help to figure out how to fix the cork 7 and go from there. And I mean, Misty and other ones like that, front flip, and those are also good options, but I think tramp help is going to be the most important thing for that. I just learned how to 7 on tramp. I was wondering how hard it is to stop my rotation. Yeah, it's hard to stop your rotation, especially with upright spins, but totally possible. Can't on that slide foot. Do you think I have to learn that before I go for swap? Yeah, Dolo. I mean, you can do a crappy front swap if you're not good on that slides and just like dink the end of the rail, but you really, really should just spend the time and learn on that slides. Try to make them as good as your other direction. All right, guys. See ya. Deuces. Hope you enjoyed it.